We just allow ourselves to settle in. Open our minds, open our hearts. So whatever will be helpful for us here this morning. We can be so open to blow away our ego, the ego to be blown away. And be blown away completely. If we always expect the truth, if we always expect miracles, they come. So I noticed that we have a new section to get into with the lessons today, and a very powerful teaching of the course. I call it teaching, but you can't label something like this. Creation, what is creation? Not even words can describe what is creation. But Jesus, the master, is tempting to use words, use what the ego made to describe it for us. So if we open our minds, we can let his description really land. He's saying this: creation is the sum of all God's thoughts, in number infinite, and everywhere without all limit. Only love creates, and only like itself. Only love creates, and only like itself. There was no time when all that it created was not there. Nor will there be a time when anything that it created suffers any loss. Forever and forever are God's thoughts exactly as they were and as they are, unchanged through time and after time is done. God's thoughts are given all the power that their own Creator has, for He would add to love by its extension. Thus, His Son shares in creation and must therefore share in power to create. What God has willed to be forever one will still be one when time is over, and will not be changed throughout the course of time, remaining as it was before the thought of time began. Creation is the opposite of all illusions, for creation is the truth. Creation is the Holy Son of God, for in creation is His will complete in every aspect, making every part container of the whole. Its oneness is forever guaranteed, inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibility of harm, of separation, imperfection, and of any spot upon its sinlessness. We are creation, we, the sons of God. We seem to be discreet and unaware of our eternal unity with Him. Yet back of all our doubts, past all our fears, there still is certainty. For love remains with all its thoughts, its sureness being theirs. God's memory is in our holy minds, which know their oneness and their unity with their Creator. Let our function be only to let this memory return, only to let God's will be done on earth, only to be restored to sanity, and to be but as God created us. Let our function be only this. Our Father calls to us. We hear His voice, and we forgive creation in the name of its creator, holiness itself, whose holiness its own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. What a declaration. Our Father calls to us. We hear his voice and we forgive creation in the name of its creator, holiness itself, whose holiness his own creation shares, whose holiness is still a part of us. This is the shining light within that never needs defense, that is one already, one with all there is, all there ever was, all there ever will be, in beauty and perfection. So with this we can get really, really still. We can only find experience of this holiness, this truth within, in the stillness, in the fullness of being. This is not theory. This is an experience. Lesson 321. Father, my freedom is in you alone. I did not understand what made me free, nor what my freedom is, nor where to look to find it. Father, I have searched in vain until I heard your voice directing me. Now I would guide myself no more. For I have neither made nor understood the way to find my freedom, but I trust in you. You who endowed me with my freedom as your Holy Son will not be lost to me. Your voice directs me, and the way to you is opening and clear to me at last. Father, my freedom is in you alone. Father, it is my will that I return. Today we answer for the world, which will be freed along with us. How glad are we to find our freedom through the certain way our Father has established. And how sure is all the world's salvation when we learn our freedom can be found in God alone. How sure is all the world's salvation when we learn our freedom can be found in God alone. Our freedom can be found in God alone, not in anything of the world of form, not in anybody, not in anything we have raised up as an idol. Our freedom can be found in God alone. And thank God and our Holy Self for this. I've searched in vain, is the words of our heart. When we realize this, I've searched in vain. It's time to seek where freedom can be found. It's time to not hurt ourselves anymore. And the idea of specialness is what Spirit keeps inspiring me around, the idea of specialness. This specialness is the block. to this experience of who we truly are. Specialness is like some idea that you can make yourself better than you already are. That you have to improve yourself and be a person. That's the specialness. And it implies that you think you lack something. Jesus assures us, you are special, you are very special. He says, all my brothers are special. And this specialness is not something you make or establish or build up. He means it from love. It's love that we are. In saying this in the illusion and the reality of love, this profound section that the ego cringes, it's very powerful. This chapter 16, part 4, paragraph 8, he says, heaven waits silently, and your creations are holding out their hands to help you cross and welcome them, cross the bridge, the truth. Heaven waits silently, and your creations are holding out their hands to welcome you. For this day you seek, but for your own completion, and it is they who render you complete. The special love relationship is but a shabby substitute for what makes you whole in truth, not in illusion. So the special love relationship is an attempt to be whole in illusion, but it's a shabby substitute. Your relationship with them is without guilt, with your own creations is without guilt, and this enables you to look on all your brothers with gratitude, because your creations were created in union with them. So it's just a small little obstacle to overcome. It's the obstacle of specialness. That's all. Across the bridge is your completion. For you will be holy in God, willing for nothing special, but only to be holy like Him. But this is a deep, deep invitation to put everything on the altar that is little. Everything that we have tried to substitute for the truth. So there is a bridge within, a bridge that leads to union in yourself. So we have this 40-day silent devotional retreat right now. And the whole purpose is to remove everything that has been distracting. You can find this mystical union within. Of course, you don't need a special retreat for this. Every moment can be dedicated for this purpose. Retreat can be a help, but it's not special. The bridge that leads to union in yourself must lead to knowledge, for it was built with God beside you, and will lead you straight to Him, where your completion rests, wholly compatible with His. It will lead you to where your completion rests, wholly compatible with His completion. Beautiful. So we want to raise anything that is unlike this holiness up for healing. We want to look at it. We can look at it. We don't need to resist any longer. There is no need to hold on to pain, to guilt. Or righteousness. Righteousness is a big part of specialness. I'm right, I'm better than. Judgment. If we're one, how could there be a split? How could someone be better? There must be illusion. Yeah, you can take a moment and just really allow the Spirit to reach you, to feel it. To give over all your specialness. Anything you would defend is specialness. It's coming from specialness. Even things you're excited about or things you are concerned about also come from specialness. They are too little of an offering to your holy self. Put them on the altar. The excitements and the sorrows, put them on the altar. The people, the special people, put them on the altar. We stick to this one love of God that we learn in today's lesson. It's only the love of God that can content us. Many is asking us this: would you not go through fear to love? For such the journey seems to be. Love calls, but hate would have you stay. Hear not the call of hate, and see no fantasies. For your completion lies in truth, and nowhere else. And here he describes how we can see this. See in the call of hate and in every fantasy that rises to delay you, but the call for help that rises ceaselessly from you to your Creator. Would He not answer you, whose completion is His? He loves you, wholly without illusion, as you must love. Find this point of love deep within. in the stillness. It's very, very, very simple. Yeah, I was thinking of if someone sees A Course in Miracles as harsh or not loving enough or too direct, this line that I just read it's like so loving. See in the call of hate and in every fantasy that rises to delay you, but the call for help that rises ceaselessly from you to your Creator. It is so loving and so gentle. The call for hate and anger and every fantasy, it's made by the ego. So we cannot project that God or Jesus are ego-based, or harsh. That harshness is a filter in perception. It's the ego's lens. So anything that feels harsh is an error, is an illusion. Can be brought to the light with this prayer, a ceaseless call for help. And God has never forgotten what makes him whole. In your completion lie the memory of his wholeness and his gratitude to you for his completion. In his link with you by both his inability to forget and your ability to remember. In God's link with you by both his inability to forget your wholeness, your completion, and there lies also your ability to remember. In God's link with you, his link is solid. It's the only solid link to hold on to in this world. Hold on to the link with God within. In this link lies your ability to remember your wholeness. Does this need defense? No. Because only light emanates from it. No attack, no defense is needed in this, in your wholeness. It's a resting place, the eternal dwelling place of God. It's been very obscured in this world, very covered up, covered over. Think of everything you think you need to do. All of it is a cover over this wholeness that is shining. can give over all doing. Maybe you can see it as an offering. You can do all things for the glory of God. And if we think love is apart from us, we think love is something we need to get, or that love would come from someone, from a form that we don't have, that we're not with. That is just our fear holding us away from true love. How could true love be in the distance? How could true love be somewhere else? Which anytime we think love is in form, we think it is somewhere else. And we think ourselves into a form. You're not a form. You're not really sitting in a room. You're not really in a body. This love is direct. It's here. It's present. It's shining. It is everything you are. And form is everything you're not. So you could look at form really only as something to forgive. All form, take the full responsibility for the images in your life. Say, I made this, and I can unmake it. I can undo it. I release it. Don't need to analyze it or understand it. Give it all back to where it belongs. It was only our specialness that grabbed a hold of it, whether it was good or bad. But it's our specialness that made it real, that made it seem outside and something we long for or something we dislike. Both of those aspects are from the wrong mind, from the specialness. Take a look and let's take full responsibility. Let's not say that it's real and that it has to change itself or something, or that others have to do something. We just take the whole lot and give it back over to spirit. We can only collaborate in truth. We can only connect in truth with anyone or anything. If there are lies in our mind, if there are illusions in the mind, we will try to unite with illusion, and it will always fail. We hurt ourselves. This is all the Course is teaching us. Truth can never come to illusion. We bring illusion to the truth. We cannot make illusion real and then try to think we can live there. That's why you can say the body is outside of you. And then he says, there is nothing outside of you, your true self. But it doesn't mean that you make the illusion real. You overlook illusion. Then you can say that you are everything. Deny the denial of truth. Overlook it. Forgive it. Transcend it. Whatever words resonate with you. And this can only be done by no avoidance. We keep no secret locked away somewhere in the mind, in the psyche. We cannot keep any guilt and think we can heal. Just need to open all the rooms inside, all the places that have been painful maybe, or guilty. Let Spirit's light shine in. So does anyone have anything you'd like to lift up today?
First, I just wanted to connect, since I haven't connected with you since I got back.
Nice. Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. And also, I just wanted to mention that the rage that I spoke to David about in Malaga, underneath that is such a deep sorrow that, yeah, I've been crying, and it comes from such a deep place that, yeah, I have no idea what it is, but it's like it comes from the deepest place inside, and it wouldn't stop. But I allowed it out, and now this rage is there again. It's here again. Yeah, that's been my experience actually. Behind the rage, there is an enormous grief or sorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really have to pray though, because it's yeah, there seems to be a lot of fear allowing it up. So I'm praying, for days before. Yeah, just releasing the fear and.
And this prayer is beautiful. I hear the horse in the neighbors just neighing when you say this, just allowing it.
The crying is like an inner scream. It comes from like deep down the stomach or somewhere, or so.
Yeah. Like age-old sorrow, like very ancient sorrow.
Yeah, like ancient is coming up, and I'm grateful for it. But yeah, it's hard. I have to go. I go with it for days before it comes up for me.
Yeah.
During that time, I just feel this rage. I want to kill someone.
Yeah.
So mad.
Yeah. Yeah. So behind that rage, there is the fear of letting up the sorrow.
Yeah. Some fear that I need to just keep handing over. And of course, I had a lot of disappointment and guilt about coming back. Yeah, I think I've been punishing myself quite hard for this. And also Jesus, basically, like I trusted that the Guru would come. Yeah, I just need to forgive myself for that.
Well, the ego always says you made a mistake in the past and something went wrong and now you have to suffer the consequence and it's really bad, but your mind is in charge of all things and it's not maybe in conscious awareness. But I can see how helpful this has been. Like you really got in touch with that grief. It was so deep. And I think you wanted that above all else.
Yeah. I just moved in this new apartment. I can rent it for only 6 months, and that's also a place I hate to be in. These temporary living solutions where I never feel safe, where I always feel like, okay, I'm gonna have to leave here, and I always have to find another place all the time, being with that, and that's really stressful.
Sometimes in awakening, in the healing journey, we are ready to loosen up from having the safety of a home. We still believe there is safety in a home, in a long-term home that is your own home. This is a trick, And you have such a deep prayer for awakening. And so you can trust the symbols when it loosens up from this, standard way of seeing things. And I feel you recognize this, this is, you want to know where home is. Love is right there.
I have foster home to this little sweetie.
Wow, he's so grateful. Yeah, it's a journey of realizing that the temporary has nothing to offer. All solidity, consistency is in spirit, is in the light.
I've been in this place for so long, moving and moving and moving, packing and moving and packing, moving for, and I think.
Yeah, it's really showing appreciation for your willingness. Beautiful. Yeah, hang in there. I mean, it's whatever is guided and whatever is given, whatever is obvious. And you're really on a path of loosening up from safety in the form and finding this beautiful safety within God. And you're doing it. Just trust the higher plan, is all I'm saying. Yeah, when I left my last home in Sweden, I lived in so many places after that. And it was rare to have a place for 6 months. I mean, that's pretty solid. Sometimes it was days, sometimes it was some weeks. And to allow it to be your home for that time, in the present moment, where is your home in the present moment? That's where your contentment lies. In the present moment, where is my home? You can ask yourself. And it looks beautiful there, very nicely decorated. It feels like a homey place. And you can be grateful, that's your home. It's yours. It's yours in the present moment. That's beautiful. Don't let the ego say it's not yours, it's temporary. These lack thoughts, these are the ones you want to release and hand over. Because the personal ownership is a problem. It's one of the biggest problems in this world. Jesus talks about it. He says it's a dangerous concept if it's left to you. And here you're kind of yearning for it, but he's helping you out by not giving you personal ownership of a place to live. He says it's a dangerous concept. And you're ready for this loosening up from dangerous concepts. Find your home in the present. And that's so beautiful. That is so rich, alive. And there is so much in it. Thank you. Thanks for connecting in and sharing. It's really good to see you. So allow your love affair with God to start. And be curious too, what that is like. And, it's not about giving up anything, but it's about giving over everything. Spirit can brighten your life with it. If you keep it to yourself, it's not very bright.
Spirit singing you a love song, saying, I will never leave you alone. Did it all for love.
That's it. We did it all for love. So we love you. We love you all. And we're here. We open the messages if anyone want to reach out at some point.
Resting in God.
That's beautiful. Lovely. Okay, we'll see you soon. See you in the present.